All right, Shalom. Shalom. I'm going to start off giving infinite honor, glory, and praise to the Most High and His Son, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakodash. Double honors to our apostles, elders, bishops, great millstone, rule well. Teaches His truth 100%, no cut. Double shalom and salutation to the Akim, pushing His word across the four winds in true faith, sincerity, giving all diligence. I want to just get into my Hebrew word of the day. We're going to go into the word respect. And respect, it goes in the Hebrew is Nabat. All right. And it says, this is Psalms. I'll make a lesson out of it as well. This is Psalms 119 and 15. I will meditate in thy precepts. Let's get that word meditate real quick. Think deeply or focus one's mind for a period of time in silence or with the aid of chanting for religious or spiritual purposes or as a method of relaxation. So this is a thing we have to constantly do, man. Okay, it says, I will meditate in thy precepts, not just teaching this word, but applying it. Okay, not just trying to sound good, or have sound bites, but no, actually applying it, trying to please Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah, man, stay in good standards with Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah, okay, as well as the Akim, okay. It says the body, it says, I will meditate in thy precepts and have respect unto thy ways, and having respect unto the Lord's ways is by way of your actions, okay, applying the precepts, okay. And if you're applying the precepts, that means what? You love the Lord, you fear the Lord. All right, respecting your brothers, okay, respecting the order, respecting the ministry, okay, understanding what we're a part of, man. Fighting, constantly applying these precepts, not just talking about it, trying to sound deep, okay, but actually, trying to gain salvation, okay, and stay on top of ourselves with this, man. We teaching it, hey, we applying it day in and day out to the best of our ability, man. Okay, it says, let's get that word respect. I don't know why it's going slow. And it says Nabat, and it reads, it says, look intently, implication to regard with pleasure, favor, or care. See, consider, have respect, look, behold, consider, regard, see, respect. And that's the point, man, to regard, to look, to consider, to regard, show regard to, pay attention to, consider, to look upon, regard, show regard to. And that's why the Lord tells us to examine ourselves daily. Okay, we have to make sure that we're respecting, okay, the order of things, respecting, okay, reverencing. Let's say that reverencing Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah. And there's a scripture in Sirach where it says reverence the Lord's priests, the men of the Lord, man. Because we're likened unto what? Priests, kings, and priests. That's what we're going to become. Lord willing, we are the elect, man, in the kingdom. Okay, kings and priests, man. All right. So we have to make sure that we're respecting one another, man. And it starts off with what? That healthy fear of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah. All right, and if you fear the Lord, it's going to show. You ain't going to talk about it. You're going to be about it, man. All right. It says 1 John 3 and 18. It says, and it's the Amplified Bible. Little children, believers, dear ones, let us not love merely in theory, with word or with tongue, giving lip service to compassion. Okay, just talking to sound good. All right. It says, but in action and truth, in practice and in sincerity, because the practical acts of love are more than words, man. Showing it. Okay. Yeah, we make mistakes. We fall. We make mistakes. We fall. Okay, but it shouldn't be of the same thing. Okay, and especially, when it comes to offending the little ones, man. Okay. All right. Offending the little ones, man. Okay. Your brothers, telling things you ought not, lying. Okay. Grudging. All right. These things, man, stirring up mess everywhere. Hating our brother in our heart. All these out of order. No, man. That's not a part of following the ways of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah, man. Okay. Not able to receive correction. Well, this is not, hey, if you can't receive correction, then this ain't for you, man. We all get chastised. We all get corrected. We all have to correct ourselves day in and day out. And Jake get confused thinking it's just something to talk about, man. That ooey gooey feeling, man. No, man, this is our life on the line. This is about applying. This is about action. Okay, suffering. All right, having integrity. Matter of fact, let's get that, man. Because the Lord knows, man. The scriptures say the eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, beholding the secret part. The Lord knows what's in your mind. And if you're not checking it, or you've been corrected, okay, you know what the problem, you know you have problems and you're not dealing with them. You pointing the finger everywhere else. You making excuses. Hey, man, the Lord gonna bring it to the light, man. The Spirit is gonna reveal it. So it's the best thing to do, man. Hey, we have to constantly pray and check ourselves, man. All right, and when we being corrected, hey, receive that correction, man, and move forward, man. Don't buck up against it because you bucking up against Yahweh Shem Yahweh. Men have proven themselves, our apostles, elders, and bishops on down. You know, brothers have proven themselves to be men of the Lord, to be of character and dignity and integrity, being able to be corrected, owning up to their mistakes, not pointing the finger, you know, not lying, not starting mess. You know, brothers catching hell and still moving forward, man. That's character, man. Okay, and that's a sign of a man of the Lord, man. Okay. We have to make sure that we have integrity, man. All right. This is Proverbs 12 and 22 NIV. It reads, the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah detests lying lips, man. You lying all the goddamn time. You know. No, man. Spreading gossip. You know, being a busybody. We can't be these things, man. You know. Grudging against a brother. Putting words, you know, adding words to brothers, man. To mouths and shit, man. We can't be in that spirit, man. That's not a brother. Okay. We have to get Satan off of us, man. You got those type of thoughts and feelings, man. Hey, you need to check yourself, man. You know, and we all have to constantly check ourselves, man. But it's a thing about actually doing it. Okay. Praying, taking the right procedures, man, to get them demons off you, man. Okay. Your actions, man, speaking louder. Okay, we have to make sure our actions are speaking louder than our words, man. That we're moving in the spirit, man. Applying the precepts. It says the Lord detests lying lips, but he delights in people who are truth-worthy, man. You telling the truth. You staying in order. You're not a busybody. Okay? Telling half-truths and shit, man. Being messy. Can't be like that, man. That's nigga shit. That's shit of the world, man. That ain't showing respect to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, nor the men that the Lord has set up, man. Okay? Or yourself. And we're going to end it with this. This is Proverbs 11 and 3, the Amplified Bible. The integrity and moral courage. See, moral courage. All right, let's get that word moral. It reads, concerned with the principles of right and wrong behavior and the goodness or badness of human, holding or manifesting high principles for proper conduct. Okay, let's get it again. The integrity and moral courage, man. Having morals. Hey, man, if you wrong, you wrong. Okay. Hey, that's the thing about it, man. Owning up to it. You know? Hey, well, Jake has a thing of, man, waiting till the last minute, man. When shit hits, when you had all the opportunity in the world, years, you know. We see it with Jake in the world, and we see it with Jake's in the truth, man. You know? Wait till the last minute, then when shit hit the fan, you know, when that hammer come down, they had all that mercy. Hey, man, then Jake want to own. No, man. That's something you got to work on with, you know, between you and Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah if you get to that point. You know? Shows that fear wasn't there, man. All right? It says the integrity and the moral courage of the upright will guide them, man. All right, your character, your name, you have a good report, a good name. Yeah, you made mistakes. You know, you've been wrong, but you own up to it. Then and there. Okay, you correct yourself. You come back, you reassess, man. You know? That's integrity, man. Okay? Having that moral courage, man. You wrong, you fucking wrong, man. But don't lie. That's not having morals nor courage, man. Okay? That's cowardice, man. It says of the upright will guide them, man. You gonna do what's right regardless. Okay? Regardless of how you feel, man. You know? Feelings, that shit pass, man. But what you know to be true, meditating upon these precepts, thinking upon them. Okay? It says, but the crookedness of the treacherous, see, being treacherous. Let's get that word, treacherous. Guilty or involving betrayal or deception, man. And Jake be that way, man. Be plotting up on you. You know, all is forgiven, but Jake will goddamn sit there and conjure up and plot how to get their lick back when they was wrong and owned up to it, but still never let it go, let Satan play on them. Okay? That's treachery, man. All right, that's treacherous, man. You know, lie. Okay? all type of BS, man. That's not of the spirit, man. It says, and will destroy them, man. And ultimately it's going to be your ruin, man. All right? So that's why we are not to be in this type of spirit, man. Have integrity, man. Okay? Accountability. What you preaching, you need to be applying, man. Okay? But with that, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying and to the point.